Yeah, sure. Yes, I've been at RTC with sort of the University of Manchester and Ali and Claire for 4 months now. And just a bit of educational background on myself. I graduated from Manchester in geography in 2018, and then went on to do sort of an environmental governance MSc in 2019, which was very much focused around qualitative research methods and a social practice-based approach, but at the time with single-use plastic. So post that, sort of graduated into the big world, didn't know what I wanted to do, ran off, got a different job, and then this KTP sort of came to light. And I think so far it has been the experience of working with sort of academia and like a professional private organisation like Artesia in a very sort of structured setting that was the real appeal and has been the fantastic benefits sort of achieved so far. It's the support sort of from UOM, the formal support from Ali and Claire, Anjo and the KTP team, with the KTP itself, the structure from that and the management training that I get from that. But also, as Joe was discussing, being embedded within Artesia, I'm a regular member of staff. I'm very much part of the whole Artesia team and take part in everything there and really getting to grips with what they do as an organisation and what our KTP means. So sort of so far it is the opportunity to work with academia and business and developing those skills, and then the much wider sort of developing of a network between sort of water companies, NGOs, government bodies, and wider businesses that I wouldn't achieve elsewhere. And it's the guidance and support that I get to do that, which is great. And then again, sort of going forward with the KTP, it's the fantastic sort of project that Ali has outlined that I really get to sort of lead it, as Joe was saying, and project manage and take forward with Artesia and develop their business case around sort of integrating these social science, social practice points of view.
That's great. Thank you, Joe. And I think just to, as one final point as well, I mean, Joe's done an exceptional job over the last a few months. And, I think it's also, the thing I forgot to say was there also will be a period of so we're testing out these kind of conceptual and methodological perspectives, but there will also be like a period of empirical field work, which Joe will do as part of the kind of embedding in the business. So we'll be applying for ethics and all the rest of it through the formal Manchester processes, which is kind of a test for them, but also becomes kind of data for us. So it's really, as you said at the start, Joe, it's really that bridge between the kind of academic practice and the business practice that's kind of enabled through this project, which means that you're kind of developing in both areas, really, doesn't it? Thank you for sharing your insights there, and there'll be a chance to have a chat with Joe later if there's any more questions.